Hi, and welcome to Presentation Skills. I'm Marc Helgesen, and I'm excited about this course. I'm excited about teaching you how to be a better presenter. Because I think presenting is not just, standing in front of a screen talking about something that you've prepared. We are all presenting all the time. Our textbook is called Present Yourself, and that's really true. When you're standing up, doing a PowerPoint, doing a session like this, that is a presentation. But every time you have a conversation, you're presenting your ideas. You're sharing yourself. And more professionals in Japan, whether you're a businesswoman or a teacher or somebody who just works in a company, you got to be able to present your ideas. You got to be able to share what you're thinking with your customers or students, with your coworkers, with your boss. You got to be able to state your idea. And let me tell you the other purpose of this class, the one you might not see directly. Because many people find public speaking, doing presentations, standing in front of a group of people, and you're the focus of attention, you're giving your ideas. Many people find that scary. But if you can learn to find it not only not scary, but kind of nice, that makes you more powerful. And I really believe that a purpose of this class is to create powerful women. A purpose of Miyagi Gakuin, because we're a Joshidai, our job is to create strong, confident women. So much so that last year, I was really delighted. In one of my presentation classes, the students did a public presentation. This is not just in class. This was at an English teaching conference called Becoming Wonder Woman. And they were talking about using their experiences in Miyagi Gakuin to make themselves into strong women. And they even wore Wonder Woman headbands while they were doing it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So that's my goal, to help you become a strong woman and a good presenter. Okay? Now, since this is our first class, a couple of basic things first. My email is markhelgesen@gmail.com. My regular one, mgu.ac.jp, got hacking up. And so I can't use that anymore. So please use this address to contact me. Of course, initially we'll use Unipa, but if I don't have your email yet, please send it, okay? Please send me, in the subject line, I teach presentation skills Monday and Friday. Which class are you in? So if you're in the Monday class, I use prez, even though the presentation starts with an S. It's prez. Prez M for Monday, prez F for Friday. Because I'm going to be getting many students' emails this week and next week, and that will help me sort it out, okay? And also, please send me your name in Romaji, okay? In English writing, your student number, and your email. And if you're online, please send me your line address, because a lot of students prefer to use line, and we can do whatever is easy for you. Now, a couple of other things. Let me just back up here. Because we are, we're doing this online, And that's new for me. It's probably new for you. A couple of things. Because we're online, I will make some mistakes. You will probably make some mistakes. Relax. We'll all get through this. A couple of things I've learned. When you're listening on a device, whether that device is a laptop or a smartphone or whatever you're listening on, if you use headphones, it's easier to hear. Now, they can be fancy headphones like this, or they can be just regular earbuds like you use with your smartphone. But it's easier. I just hooked my microphone. It's easier to hear if you use that. Also, why am I doing this on video? Well, everybody's got a different situation. Some of you are using laptops, some of you are using smartphones. If you have the option of laptops, people say that's probably easier because you got a bigger screen. But either way is cool. But some of you are using devices you have to share. So like you're at home and maybe your mom and dad are also working from home, or brothers and sisters, and so you can't always listen in real time. Meaning, the time that the regular class would be held if we were here at MG. With video, you can listen whenever you want. You can take a break when you need a break. Turn off the video for 5 minutes and go for a walk. It's good. It's good for your body, but it's good for your mind. It's good for your learning as well. You can repeat parts if you need to. So that's something to think about. That's why I'm doing it on video. We'll use a few different kinds of media, okay? And we'll see what works. We're just starting now. Okay, anything else? Okay, that's the initial stuff. As I said, our book is called Present Yourself To. And I'm recording this in the middle of April, and we're still trying to figure out what's going on. Now, we've heard that Seikyo is going to be sending you the books, and I hope you have it by now. If you don't worry. As I said, we're all going to get through this. But if you have it, can you look at page 3? And page 3 says, Presentation Experience Interview. And what I'd like you to do, now, if we were in class, like really face-to-face, and I wish we were, and I hope we are soon, I would have you do this and then talk to a friend. I don't see much point in that. I can't make the words any bigger on that screen. I'm not going to take class time today to do it, but I'd like to ask you later, either after the video, or if you want to do it now, turn off the video for a few minutes, and just read over the questions and think, how would you answer? And because these are things that we will talk about during the course. These are topics. Let me just mention 3 right away. The first question is, how do you feel about speaking in front of an audience? Very nervous and not confident. Doki doki. Right? That's very common. If that's you, don't worry. That's why we're doing this class. Somewhat nervous, but that's not a problem. I'll tell you the truth. I present a lot. I usually do 20 or 30 professional presentations in a year. And so I present a lot, but I'm usually a little nervous. And that's a good thing. That gives me an advantage. I can use that as a way of raising my excitement level. And that makes me a better presenter. A little nervous, but pretty confident. And that's what I want to build with you. I want to, as I said, we want to create strong women. I want I want you to be Wonder Woman. I want you to be strong and powerful and confident. Question 2 brings up some of the issues that people worry about. And we won't talk about them now, but please look at those because they're things to think about. And please know that we're going to talk about all of them. We're going to deal with all of them. We're going to give you ways of working with them. Okay, now look at page 4. We see pictures of 4 young people getting ready for a presentation. Look at the pictures. And then, what do you think they're doing? And then look at the 4 sentences, the six sentences at the bottom of the page. You might want to turn off the video now and read them in your book. I can make it a little bigger. Okay, yes I can. Okay, that's about as big as I can make it. If you don't have your book, you may want to stop the video and kind of zoom in on that. But look at them. Do you understand them? What do you think you're going to hear about them? Okay, so stop the video, take time to read. Okay, now that you're back, a little more about the video. I will be playing the video here, and you'll be able to see it and hear it. But what I'm doing is I'm using a camera to shoot a picture of the video. So it's not quite as clear as if you go to the Presentation Skills website. And to do that, go to this address, which is on the back of your book. Okay, right there. But it's www.cambridge.org/present-yourself. Present yourself is one word. Okay? And so if you prefer to do the videos directly on your smartphone or on your computer, you can pause this video, open up another window, and go and watch the video links online. But some things I need to show you because it can be tricky. When you, I want to be in the other version. Hi. Okay. When you get to the website, it looks like this. Oops, no it doesn't. It looks like this. When you get to the website, it looks like this. And along the top, it says details, components, that means parts, and resources. Click resources. And my computer is very slow. Actually, here we go. And then we get to resources. And please notice there are 2 levels. Click course level. I did. And choose level 2. Okay? Okay, so we're in level 2, and it's going to say found 124 results up there. Now, something that's confusing. Like we're on page 4 here, and there's a little logo right under the last picture that says number 1. So we want video number 1. That makes sense, right? The part that's confusing is over here, the videos don't start with number 1. They start with the back of the book, because in the back of the book, you have what's called expansion activities. Okay, expansion just means extra activities. And we want the main activities. But expansion starts with E, and this is ABC order. So it starts out with present yourself second edition, present yourself expansion activities. So you want to go not to the first page, but at the top, next to found 124 results, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please go to page 3. Okay? And then you're still in expansion activities, but all the way at the bottom, almost the very bottom, you finally get to present yourself, second edition, present yourself 2, getting ready, clip 1 video. That's where you want to be. Okay? And we'll click that.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Present Yourself. I'm Emma.
Thank you, Emma. But before we get to Emma, I want to show you a couple of other things. You want to be able to turn on the subtitles, the GMAC Super, right? And you do that with the little CC box at the bottom, subtitles, closed captions. Okay, if you see the subtitles, fine, leave them there. If you don't see them, click CC. Now, if it's too fast, yeah, you can adjust the speed. Go to the gear, that circular machine thing, right? And choose playback speed. Now, I'm playing that at normal speed, which is 100% speed. But you can change it to 75%. So it slows it down just a little bit, makes it easier to understand, if you want to. Or, if it's too fast, just use the pause button. Listen to a little bit and then pause to give yourself time to think. That's cool. Or listen 2 or 3 times. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? And you'll also notice let me click that again. I've made the subtitles very big. Okay? If you go to subtitles, at the top it says options and font size. Now I changed it from 100% to 400% because if I was watching on a laptop, regular size is fine. But if I'm watching on a smartphone, I might want bigger, right? So that's something you can do if you want. Okay, now let me play what Emma is saying. She's going to talk about all 6 ideas. Please put them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One other thing, when I started, I'm recording this in a classroom at MG, and the lights are on because to make a video you need good lighting. But it's going to be easier for you to see if I turn off the lights. So right now, there's a light right in front of my face. I'm turning that off, and like you can see, I turn much darker, right? And as soon as I start playing it, I'm going to run and turn off the room lights so you can see and hear better.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Present Yourself. I'm Emma. In this course, you'll learn lots of ways to develop your skills and confidence speaking to an audience. Today, I'm going to tell you about 6 steps you can follow to plan your presentations. First, you should choose a presentation topic that matches the needs and interests of your audience. Second, brainstorm several ideas and details about your topic and put them into a brainstorming map. Next, organize your supporting topics and details into an outline with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, the 4th step is to think about how to begin and end your presentation. You need a good, strong opener to hook the audience's attention, and also a memorable last sentence to finish. We'll show you various ways to do this during the course. That brings us to step 5. Make note cards to remind you of your key points during your presentation. Finally, the last but important step. Practice your presentation several times using your note cards or slides if you're using PowerPoint. And remember to time it. So, with these 6 steps, your presentation planning will be much easier.
Okay. Thank you, Emma. And I'll turn back on the light and go back here. Okay, I should have, on this page, if you numbered everything, first of all, if you didn't catch it, rewind, go back, play the video again if you need to. But if you want to know the correct answers, number 1 is select a presentation that matches the needs and interests of your audience. Keep that in mind. It's about the audience's interest, not your own. Okay? The next one is the bottom. Brainstorm ideas and details. Okay? As many ideas as you can think of. Number 3 is the second one. Organize your supporting topics and details in the outline with an introduction, body, and conclusion. Body just means the main part of a presentation. We'll talk about that. Number 4 is write an attention-getting opener to begin and a memorable closer to end. Attention-getting opener. She calls it a hook. And you know hook as like, something that you hang your coat on or something in a closet. And that's one kind of a hook. The kind of hook we mean is a hook that's going to grab the audience, that's going to get them interested. And we'll talk in a minute about how to do that. What number was I at? Number 5 is make note cards. And this is really important, and we'll talk about why later. And finally, practice, practice, practice. You want to practice a presentation many times before you do it in front of people. They are giving you their time. You owe it to them to do a good presentation. Okay, and, next part. We're going to finish kind of quickly because I'd like you to do a presentation. What we're going to do is, please go to a website called flipgrid.com. Okay? Now, it's free, and you don't have to download anything into your phone or into your computer. You just go to there, check Unipa or check your email, and I will send you, and in the email, it will tell you how to access. It'll give you the code. It's a URL, the internet address, to get you into our session, and I'll give you the password. Okay? And then, please watch my video. Okay? And when you're ready, think about your own presentation. I'm going to ask you to do a short, 1 minute, 90 second, not long, self-introduction, Jiko Shokai. Okay? And when you're ready, press the plus sign and the big green circle, and you will be able to, number 1, set up your presentation, and number 2, record it. And you can record it as many times as you want. So, record it, and when you're happy with it, then upload it. And how you upload it is choose Next. It will ask you to take a selfie. Not with your camera, with the device you're using. And you just click, take a selfie. That becomes your cover photo for the presentation. Now, before you record your presentation, please do 2 things. Number 1, please write your name in. You can choose a color for letters. You'll see, I think, a symbol for writing. Choose the color that you like and write your name And I don't think you have the choice of Japanese, but please use Romaji, okay? And it will appear over your face. Please pull it down so it's like here, so I can see that, because that's going to, it's a new class. Some of you, I don't know who's in the class yet. Some of you I know, some of you I probably don't know. So that will help me learn your names. If you want to add emojis or there's other seals and stuff, add those before you make the recording. I've tried it a few times. I don't think you can add them afterwards, okay? So do that before. Then practice a couple times, record it. And then after you make your recording, please listen to at least 5 other students' recordings, okay? Now, if you're the first or second student to make a recording, you can't listen to 5 others yet. But just go back later in the week. You don't have to record another thing. But listen to students and record your reaction. It can be short, like, hey, I didn't know you were from Hokkaido. I didn't know Nani. Just whatever you think about their presentations, because this is supposed to be a speaking class, and so I want you to speak as well as do the presentation part. Last 2 or 3 points. Remember, the book said, find something interesting for your audience. What you don't want to do with your self-introduction is say stuff everybody already knows. And so if, for example, if you say, hi, my name is da-da-da-da, and I'm 19 years old, 20 years old, and I'm from Sendai, and I like K-pop, or I like J-pop. That's like everybody, right? Tell us something that's interesting or unusual. Like, nothing wrong with K-pop, nothing wrong with J-pop, but almost everybody likes it. So it doesn't help me remember you. If you like opera, or if you like jazz, or if you like blues, that I might remember because it's unusual. I remember last year, one of my classes, a student said, I love Bollywood movies. Did you notice that? Bollywood, with a B, not H, Hollywood. Bollywood movies are movies from India. I learned her name and who she was the very first class because that's unusual, so I could remember. So add something interesting about yourself, something that's not true about everybody. Okay? And then please remember, respond to other people. Okay. We'll end this part of the class today. Please go on at any time before next class. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being in this class. Goodbye for now. And stay healthy. It's important. Stay inside. Go for walks, but be careful. Okay. Thank you.